they also received manna from above. Now, over 350,000 Kenyans visited Uganda last year as tourists, thus becoming the biggest source market for Uganda. On the other hand, over 150,000 Ugandans visited Kenya, thus becoming the second largest source market for Kenya. This was disclosed in Kampala during the official media launch Uganda chapter for this year's farm trips between the two countries with the aim of marketing East Africa. Our reporter Tobias Chanji was in Kampala, Uganda, and fired the following story.
The Kenyan coast boasts of beautiful sandy beaches that only other countries can envy. From the world-renowned beaches of Diani, Watamu, Malindi, among others, the coast region offers a perfect, serene environment for tourists to visit, relax, and do excursions.
There's a lot of potential, but to sell something, it is easy when you know the product. If I know what it is, I can sell it, and I can sell it with a commitment.
For example, in Kenya coast region, we have breathtaking landscapes and also a remarkable display of marine life.
On the other hand, Uganda, christened the Pearl of Africa, is exclusively well known for mountain gorillas, adventure, and nightlife not seen anywhere.
And then here in Uganda we have the mountain gorillas, we have the chimpanzees, we have the adventure tourism on River Nile. We have a special product called the Kampala nightlife. Kampala is the capital city of nightlife in Africa. We have the cultural tourism, especially at Ndere Center. We have the Uganda Matters Shrine. All these products, it will take some years, for example, if ever, for Kenya to get mountain gorillas.
So I hope our launching early enough is going to enable us and enable the participants to mobilize as much as possible so that we fill up the provided capacity.
In the year 2022, Uganda and Kenyan coasts partnered to market their products as a region. This saw tourism stakeholders from both countries pay a long week visit to both countries for farm trips and excursions.
So you can see that the markets of Kenya and Uganda are very important for both markets, and we need to really focus on that.
The increasing number of tourists between Uganda and Kenya coast has been aided by the improved air connection between Uganda and Mombasa. Currently, Uganda Airlines operates 3 routes, weekly direct flights between Uganda and Mombasa. This is complemented by daily flights by Kenya Airways through Nairobi. Moreover, it is also possible to travel between both countries by road.
The initiative has seen the number of tourists increase between the two countries. Last year alone, 350,000 Kenyans visited Uganda, reflecting an increase of 40,000, making Kenya Uganda's biggest source market. On the other hand, more than 150,000 Ugandans visited Kenya.
It's now my pleasure to launch the preparations for the Uganda-Kenya Coast Tourism Conference Excursion and Farm Trip 2023.
This year's excursion and farm trip, which will be on its second edition, will be in the month of November. Already Uganda has officially done its media launch, while Kenya on 14th September 2023 in Diani, Kwale.
And market to Ugandans. I just want to encourage all the Ugandans, those in the private sector, those whoever is interested in Ugandan, just come to Mombasa. That's the time when we'll have to speak to the right buyers of our products.
Tobias Chanji, KTN News, Kampala, Uganda.
A 2-day automark show by CFAO Motor